I have scoured the internet for the best Disney marriage proposals, and I have narrowed it down to the top engagements so you can get ideas to plan your own marriage proposal. On this channel, we break down everything engagement from rings to marriage proposals, and that is what we are about to do now. So subscribe and Hakuna Matata. One of my favorite Disney proposals happens on Paul Rivera's channel. He goes to Disney World and reserves the Be Our Guest restaurant. Now, the restaurant is patterned after the dining hall in Beauty and the Beast Castle. It is amazing. So all he had to do was make up a reason to get dressed up as Beauty and the Beast and practice a dance from the movie, and the rest is magic. I mean, straight out of a fairy tale, literally. She loves it, and honestly, who wouldn't? Such a great room, and a lot of girls would just dream of this princess fairy tale engagement. Now, let's move on to the Localist channel. This is just amazing as well. The boyfriend rents out the movie theater, and they watch Disney's movie Sleeping Beauty. He is sitting next to his girlfriend, and their family is hidden in the back, and she doesn't know they're there. Now, when the movie gets to the part where Prince Charming is to wake Sleeping Beauty, he instead had an animator friend draw him and his girlfriend into the respective roles of Prince Charming and Sleeping Beauty. I love it because the girlfriend is so confused at first, especially when Sleeping Beauty wakes and then Prince Charming proposes with a ring. Then it's hilarious. The cartoon prince throws the ring to the real life boyfriend, and it's just awesome, and this is where he gets down, and this guy just nailed it. One of my favorite theme park proposals happens on Ryan McDonald's channel. Now, plenty of people propose at Disney fireworks shows and in front of their castles, but I like this one because those other videos normally don't come out too good because they don't find a great spot to take them, and it's so crowded. However, this guy, for this couple, found the perfect spot with the castle, the fountain, and the fireworks in the background. It's good to scope out spots before proposing. I recommend that anybody getting engaged kinda at least scope it out to find a good place to capture it all on film. Jihan R's channel has a proposal that takes place right on the street in front of their house. Basically, she loves Minnie Mouse. So what he does is he makes a music video with Minnie and Mickey recreating their favorite Bollywood music video. Then he shows up to the house as Mickey and takes her outside, and once they're outside, he gets a bunch of his friends to come out also in Mickey costumes, and they do choreographed dances from his girlfriend's favorite music artists. It is awesome and kind of hilarious. So you don't have to go someplace amazing. It can be done in your own house too. And just look, she loves it. On Yes Girl Events channel, we have an Aladdin themed proposal. So he decks out this little area so that it looks Arabian. And then he leaves a genie lamp in the middle. Except when she rubs the lamp, there's no genie. But he appears. To make it more awesome, he crowns her as Princess Jasmine as well. I thought that was clever. The point is, it doesn't have to be a big production if you aren't a big extrovert. And most seem to actually like intimate proposals with just you two. Our next proposal takes place at Rainforest Cafe on Club Mob's channel. Here, the guy proposing sets up a dance flash mob to Lion King music. Now, what is cool is the Rainforest Cafe is a jungle theme, and Disney parks don't allow stuff like this. So it was a great way to find something that already looks amazing. Best tip for a big engagement idea to save money is to find something that is already a big production and ask if you can add your proposal to it in some way. You get a lot of production value for less work, normally less money. Win-win. Now, Star Wars is technically Disney, but I already have another video like this one with Star Wars proposals. But this one from Disneyland Insiders happens at Galaxy's Edge. Here, hundreds of people meet up with lightsabers, and it is quite the spectacle and quite beautiful and quite picturesque as well. So Lana actually wanted to propose to her boyfriend, so she took the occasion to do so and got some pretty cool engagement pictures in the process. Nice place and location to do it, Lana. There's lots of cool little things like this that happen at Disneyland. You might want to take advantage of one of them. On Kat and Eric Dutt's channel, he sets up an up-themed proposal on a break at work. It looks amazing as he sets up this deck overlooking a pond with tons of balloons. He also gives her a book of memories of their dating to look over while they listen to a violinist play music from Up. He also made her a video montage of their dating life, so he just does a great job of taking her down memory lane and going all out in a beautifully decorated deck. When she gets to the last page of the memory book, there is a ring. And surprise, she says yes. Doing a little something to go down memory lane is a great way to set the mood. Now don't forget to watch all my videos on how to buy and save money on engagement rings. And that way you can put more money into amazing proposals like this one. Maybe you can even hire a violinist like this guy did because you're going to save a lot of money. And I will link to the least expensive place to buy diamonds below this video as well. In Malin Perkins' channel, they both get dressed up from Tangled. What is amazing is he arranges for her to get her hair done so she looks like Rapunzel. If you watch my proposal tips video, you know this is always a great idea, giving her a chance to look amazing for the pictures that will be coming right away. Watch that video next. Now, as they enter this boat, he has it decked out with lights. Now, if you have seen Tangled, you know that they are about to set off some floating lanterns, which is always a romantic sight. As if he hadn't done enough, he has fireworks go off after she says yes, over the water. Fireworks over water, you cannot go wrong. Next, we go to Disney's channel. What would Disney be without Cinderella? Now, when proposing, sometimes it is good to use a unique carrier for the ring. The obvious choice here was a glass slipper, and she loves that part of this proposal. Now, since they are at a Disney resort, Disney really helped out on this one. So she gets dolled up and heads out to their location where she meets a decked out guard who delivers her a message from her boyfriend. She loves the little glass slipper, and it was just a great scene, and it was very well thought out. On Kimber KW's channel, her guy sets up a gondola ride. While on this boat, a bunch of her friends are on shore singing Kiss the Girl. The only difference is they changed the words so it's not about kissing, but it's about getting engaged. What I really like is if you pay close attention, he was dressed up like Prince Eric and she was dressed up like Ariel. So this was a Little Mermaid themed proposal. I just thought it was a great idea if you're doing a Disney movie to try and recreate a little scene, at least a little bit like they did. Next we head to Daily Records channel, who has a proposal at the end of Peter Pan the play. At the end of the production, Peter Pan is actually going to propose to Wendy. I don't remember that happening in the story, but they look great. Now, that obviously didn't happen in the story, and this is after the play ends, but they look great already, and she just breaks down. And when he gets down on one knee, the Lost Boys go nuts behind them. Beautiful with all the cast there as well. On Jen and Tommy's channel, he gets friends to dress her up as Anna from Frozen, and she thinks this is a birthday surprise. When she arrives, he is there dressed as Hans, and it ends up he explains to them they're actually making a lip sync music video to Love is an Open Door. Now to do this, they walk down through a hall while they're lip syncing, and soon she sees her family and they're shooting confetti and celebrating, and they pass by many open doors with people in them celebrating. Eventually they get to where a crowd of everyone is at, and it's right there he gets down on one knee. Now, hopefully this engagement ends better than the one from the movie Frozen. Wedding Film posts a fairy tale Disney proposal. It starts with her being blindfolded and taken to a location where her friends dress her up as the Princess Belle. A lot of these videos have their friends dolling up the person that's about to get engaged. Now, they themselves and almost everyone are dressed up as Disney characters. The whole idea is this is sort of a treasure hunt where she visits many Disney movie inspired locations where each time she's given a message. All along, these messages are telling a fairy tale about their actual courtship with Disney movies that are inspiring scenes from their dating. Eventually, she makes her way to the prince. I love how he got everyone to dress up and took her through a journey of Disney princess movies that were inspired by their actual dating. All right, now let's go into a more simple one on Streaming the Magic channel. Here, the boyfriend simply sets up to take pictures like normal in front of Sleeping Beauty's castle. What she doesn't know is that her family are setting up a "Will you marry me" mini sign behind them. Finally, the photographer has them take one last picture of the couple facing the castle. And well, magic happens. This reminds me of another viral video that I analyzed on my Christmas marriage proposal video, where it is a more creative version of this, where they switch letters so that something they said before actually says, "Will you marry me?" afterwards. Check any of my videos about great engagement ideas at the end of this video. Marvel Dance Company has one of the most popular proposals online, where it takes place at downtown Disney. This is one of the most viral proposals on the internet. Here's why. You see, it's a very good flash mob where it looks as though the flash mob is random, where suddenly her boyfriend joins the flash mob and she is so surprised, and there he is dancing with the flash mob. Eventually she catches on that this whole thing is for her, and he then eventually proposes. But the key to this one being so awesome is he actually takes part in the flash mob. A lot of the time, the person proposing never actually joins the mob. That is why this one turned out so good. Now, you always need good camera people, and this guy uses 2 camera angles. That's another reason why it's so great. So make sure you get multiple views of the engagement. Now, going into the park, Acacia and Jairus' channel have a video of their proposal at the World of Color. The biggest bonus to your proposal will be getting great footage. Here, to get a great shot, they reserve a spot to the World of Color early on so they have it all to themselves, and it really is the best spot to watch the World of Color. With their baby in hand, he gets down on one knee. What an incredible moment. Remember to get the best spot to capture your engagement, so you'll always have a beautiful memory captured on video. Not all flash mobs are dancing. Here is a musical flash mob that happens at downtown Disney on Chris McDonald's channel. So the host leading the mob gets the girlfriend to play the princess in something that he's doing. As he narrates this story/musical, he grabs the boyfriend to be the prince. He has them act out a scene, then the actors bust out into an acapella song, "Be a Man" from Mulan. Her boyfriend then is the lead in this acapella song, so she knows something's up. And then they sing "I Can Go the Distance." Then he does a solo of "Part of That World" from The Little Mermaid. He changes the lyrics to the song to engagement lyrics, and the new title being "Part of My World" instead of "Part of That World." Finally, the dance, "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" at the end. Really beautiful, really great flash mob. The Kinda Funny channel has a video that is actually a sequel to how he asked her to be his girlfriend on a magic carpet ride when they first started dating. That carpet ride was actually on top of a car. It was actually pretty funny. Now he put together a video of Disney scenes in a video that she watches in front of Sleeping Beauty's castle, where they have many pictures throughout the years, so this castle means something to them. He narrates the story, and eventually he shows up in a tux and proposes to her right there. Well done. Alexa Hutcherson's channel has a pretty straightforward proposal. He gives her a treasure hunt through Disneyland that leads her to him. But the final destination looks amazing because they got someone really good to video the proposal and the Ferris wheel, and it's just a great and beautiful backdrop. That is the value of a great photographer, and that's really the only reason I am showing this one. Capturing video of the proposal is such a bonus. Definitely watch my biggest tips video after this one to know how to video your proposal. Now, one of my favorites takes place on E. Brown 17's channel. They go to Turtle Talk with Crush. Crush calls the couple to the front. Then Crush has them close their eyes, only the boyfriend, instead of closing his eyes, gets down on one knee. When Crush has the girl open her eyes, she is totally surprised, and there's a ton of people there just cheering them on. It's just the best because of Crush's commentary. I love this attraction at Disneyland, and I love Crush's reactions. Great idea. Ronan FX has a treasure hunt proposal throughout Disneyland. Here he has scrolls made, well done scrolls might I add, that lead his girlfriend to various places in Disneyland. It's a little fun adventure with her friends who are there guiding her along and eventually making their way to the castle, which is the final destination. This is just very scenic. Setting up a scenic place is just a great idea. I also have a video on scenic proposals. Honestly, I have a video on everything, so just go watch all of them. On this channel, we talk about all things engagement. If you aren't getting engaged, my other channel is about health, travel, and home automation. If you want the best place to buy diamond rings and save tons of money, sometimes up to half, click on the link in the description below this video. And click on this over here if you want to learn more about diamond rings before you buy one. Like, subscribe, and watch some of those videos now that will blow your mind and never waste your time. See ya.